chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 33 on 2nd down. That's caught. Keenan Allen. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Williams. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, here's Williams. Allen there to haul it in. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here. On 4th down, it's Williams. Flush down out to his left. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Still fighting forward. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Option play now. He's headed right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 yards on the pickup, and that brings up 3rd and goal from the 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. All in left side. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Throwing from his own end zone. He's keeping it. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're trying something here. They fake the spike. He's on the move.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got him. That's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Bears driving. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught by his back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Josh Sweat making the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. A good find for a nice gain, but you're not going to see that on the stat sheet later because they get him for an illegal forward pass.
Yeah, this is one of those penalties, Kate. They actually give you so much grace. If you have any body part touching that line, even a little tiny pinky toe, it's allowed. But in this case, everything was ahead of it, and therefore the play was for naught.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's stopped cold by that defensive front. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're gonna see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our 2nd half. On the return, Britton Covey. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. Oh, stiff off. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Bullays his way in for the touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has his man, it's Swift. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Darius Slay with the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This pass caught by Allen. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down, here's Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the up. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Toss play to Barkley. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he's going deep right. This is caught inside the 15. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. One of the tight ends motioning left. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one vehemently swatted away. And it's going to be 2nd down. Gun. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
That's cut beyond the marker. Escapes a defender. And he gets down inside the 30 before he steps out. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2. Setting up to pass. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. And that trims the lead just a little bit. So with 35 seconds left, no question about it, they've got to find a way to recover this kick. And the Eagles are able to recover, and that should just about do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running left. This is Barkley. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snow clouds definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each